حبيبتك بانديراي عنجيها متيكي بانديراي مامي تاي سمايك زلكي مامي تاي بهلو ولني خدانك ولا نزينك وتا إلني زرق جدانو ولاني عني
carefully, we can understand what people are saying and respond in a kind way. Good listeners show respect and help build strong relationships. I try to be a good listener because it makes me a better friend and family members. Going to read it again, okay? The title of the story is Listening. Now you are listening to me. Listening is very important when we talk, when talking to others, When we listen carefully, we can understand we can understand what people are saying and respond in a kind way. Good listeners show respect and help build strong relationships. I try to be a good listener because it makes me a better friend and family member. So I'm going to ask now, what was the title of the story?
The title of the story is about listening.
Can you clap for him? Why listening is very important?
Listening is important because we help understand other people's words.
Very good. Listening is very important because we try to understand each other. When you listen very well, what will you do? For example, if you are in a fight with somebody and you don't want to listen, that person is trying to tell you something, but you don't want to listen. When you quarrel without listening well, what will happen?
When you listen, when someone is talking and you listen from that person, you will get something and you will understand.
Clap for them. That was very good. It's speaking. So we are done with listening. We are going to speaking. The title of the story is Speaking. We must talk in English every day to achieve fluency. Many people are afraid to speak English because they are shy and fear what will people say if they will make mistakes. Making mistakes is very common. So don't worry about them. Just try to express yourself. In the beginning, everyone makes mistakes. Always try to make new friends who are also willing to improve their English. Practice speaking in English with them as much as possible. Okay, tomorrow we are going to start from there because we don't have time. It is already time and we are going for exam. Slowly put it on your chest and we start to sing Eritrean national anthem.
Yes, let us bend it out. Let us rock on our waist. I want. On your waist. Raise your hand up. I want.
story is speaking. Keep quiet. The title of the story is speaking. We must talk in English every day to achieve fluency. Many people are afraid to speak English because they are shy and fear what will people say if they will make mistakes. Making mistakes is very common, so don't worry about them. Just try to express yourself. In the beginning, everyone must make mistakes. Always try to make new friends who are also willing to improve their English. Practice speaking in English with them as much as possible. I'm going to read again. The title of the story is Speaking. We must talk in English every day to achieve fluency. Many people are afraid to speak English because they are shy and fear what will people say if they will make mistakes. Making mistakes is very common, so don't worry about them. Just try to express yourself. In the beginning, everyone makes mistakes. Always try to make new friends who are also willing to improve their English. Practice speaking in English with them as much as possible. So I'm going to ask them, okay? In case if they don't know, you are going to answer. Why is speaking in English is very important?
Speaking English is very important because when we go to different countries, we can understand their languages. If they speak English, we don't need to go for school learning English because we have learned English in the other country, and also we can learn English by speaking every day.
Very good. Can you clap for him? You clap. Clap. It is very good. It is more than the answer. Yes. Next question is going to be, when we make speaking English a part of our life, what would happen? What will happen? For example, here we are speaking in Tigrinya. Why? It is good to speak in Tigrinya, but also English is very important. Like he said it before, right? So when we make English a part of our life, what will happen? If you speak in English every day, what will happen? What are you going to get from it?
If we speak English every day, sometimes we can be famous and also going around the world speaking to many people because English is one of also the famous languages in the world.
Yes, very good. Can you clap for him? Clap! But now I need different people, not the same person. So the four of you are not in Eritrean Community School? You don't know English? Why? Okay. It is very good to speak in English. I don't say that we don't speak in Tigrinya. It is very good to speak in Tigrinya, but in the house we speak with mommy and daddy and the rest of the family. But in the school you speak in English. To learn English we must speak every day. Alright? Can you clap for them as we go to another story? That was a good try. They understood what I was reading, which is very important. It means that they understand English. So understanding is very good. The next story is going to be, the next one is going to be daily reading. Daily reading. Daily. So the title of this story is Daily Reading. Reading daily is a great habit to develop. It helps you learn new words and understand different ideas. When you read, you can explore many topics like stories, facts, and cultures. Daily reading is also improves your focus and concentration. It is a fun way to relax and escape into new worlds. By making reading a part of your day, you become a better reader and writer. It also allows you to gain knowledge and learn about different perspectives. Going to read again. Daily reading. The title of the story is Daily Reading. Reading daily is a great habit to develop. It helps you learn new words and understand different ideas. When you read, you can explore many topics like stories, facts, and cultures. Daily reading also improves your focus and concentration. It is a fun way to relax and escape into new worlds by making reading a part of your day. You become a better reader and writer. It also allows you to gain knowledge and learn about different perspectives. I'm going to ask the question now. Why is reading daily very important?
Reading daily is very important because we get new words from what we have read the whole day, and when we read, we gain more knowledge.
Very good. Can you clap for him? When we read every day, we get new ideas. And we learn also English by reading. You cannot learn English when you don't read. If you want to be a good writer and reader, you have to read every day. Not only your books, but other books. Okay? By making daily reading a part of your life, what will happen? You will become what? If you read every day, what will happen? Another person.
Like engineer, like doctor, pilot. You can come like engineer, pilot, like that.
That was a very good try. You become a pilot, you become a teacher like Teacher Yakuma and Helen or Oscar. If you read every day, you're going to be a great teacher, you'll be a pilot, and also if you read every day, you're going to be a good rider. A good rider. Then you become what? A good reader. When you read every day, you will know how to write. This is the very important part. Okay? I think this is enough for today because we don't have much time. Can you clap for them?